Today I'm going to be talking about the film Twisters, which was directed by Lee Isaac Chung and stars Daisy Edgar-Jones, Glenn Powell, and Anthony Ramos. Now, I think I saw more trailers for this film than any other movie coming out this summer. So when I went to see Twisters, I was relieved knowing that I wasn't going to see a trailer for the film Twisters, the movie I was about to watch. I sat down with my popcorn, settled in, and a few minutes into this film, I knew we were in for trouble. And just in the opening scene alone, there was a cheesiness to the dialogue and a sort of clunkiness that was not intentional and just felt off to me. And I knew this was going to be a tough slog. I wasn't wrong. The film doesn't really work in terms of entertainment value that you're expecting to get from a Twisters movie. Now, the reason I say that is because the original Twister, which starred Helen Hunt and the late, great Bill Paxton, had an energy to it that was really effective. It really drew you in. It had a charm to it. And the actors in that film knew the sort of film they were making. This is an homage to the disaster films of the 70s. And the actors in the original Twister, you could tell they were having fun with the material. There was almost an awareness to the cheese, to the camp factor in that original film that the actors in this film don't really carry through. They don't really seem to be aware that they are in a cheesy disaster film. They're playing it straight, and the end result is it's just not that fun. Now, the set pieces in the original Twister were unforgettable. To this day, I still carry them with me. Who can forget the spinning cows or the house that gets blown into the middle of the road that our heroes have to then drive a truck through that was built as a practical set, and so the action felt really visceral. Later in that film, there's a set piece where the Twister wraps through a barn filled with all sorts of really dangerous farm equipment. And these pieces of farm equipment come flying towards our heroes. And so it's not just about them surviving the tornado. It's about them surviving getting hacked to death by chainsaws and shovels and pickaxes. And it's really thrilling. That film concludes with this kind of awe-inspiring shot where Helen Hunt and Bill Paxton are holding on for dear life inside a Force 5 tornado. And we finally get to experience what they experience, looking up inside the funnel of that tornado, and you see little crackles of lightning, and it's like you're looking through the eye of God or something. It really is a memorable scene. None of that is present in Twisters. Twisters has spectacle, it has big action, it has big tornadoes, but it lacks the awe, it lacks the thrill, and it lacks the fun of that original film. The other thing about the film Twisters is that it's just kind of dumb. Our heroes plod through the story. They're on a mission to track tornadoes by triangulating the location of a specific tornado. It's just a really dumb plan to position these radar devices around a moving tornado. Just doesn't even make sense. And then, they get to these towns where these people seem to have experience with tornadoes. They live in Tornado Alley somewhere out in Oklahoma. None of these people seem equipped to survive a tornado. They don't have storm shelters or basements. And our heroes come into these towns, and suddenly it seems like they are the only ones who know what to do and know how to survive. And it makes all of the occupants of these towns seem like idiots. And it also just doesn't really make sense. So if you're looking for a really fun Twister movie, go with the original. Helen Hunt, Bill Paxton, Carrie Elways, Philip Seymour Hoffman. You won't be disappointed. Thanks. Talk to you guys soon.